400k gone again. I swear, if you have the name Forex Funds in your prop account, it just something seems to happen. My Forex Funds gone. True Forex Funds are gone. So they haven't actually got bond, or they haven't had any lawsuits or anything like that. It's just they have sent out an email which basically says, "Dear Daniel Chung, due to a no-nonsense reasons, MetaQuotes has terminated our license and therefore we have to freeze our services temporarily in capitals. And our team is working hard on a plan to continue providing our services. The incomprehensible reason for the termination is using a third-party provider for equity synchronization purposes, who has allegedly not connected to MetaTrader's client terminal. Therefore, is fully accepted by MetaQuotes. True Forex Funds has used the mentioned third party since 2021 and with no complaints. MetaQuotes has basically given no prior warning to them or any chance to replace the unwanted provider, despite it being evident that no industry is it possible to investigate your partner provider or supply source code prove their legitimacy." So then he just waffles on to say that he's here to basically solve the problem and that, you close your market before any market opens, and we would apologize for the disaster, and that they hope that they can sort out all the remaining payouts and everything will be sorted once the platform is back. So before we begin any further, what I want to actually say and actually share with you guys is that customer service is key. And I say customer service is key because at the end of the day, communication is key. Communication in life in general is the number one thing that we should all have. If communication with our parents, communication with our loved ones, communication in business, work, and all sorts of environment. And when I look for a broker, before the prop firms and anything, the number one thing I taught in my course is you must look for a very, very good broker that has the right customer service. Why? Because if you have an issue, they solve it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a problem, that's fine. Most brokers offer good spreads. Most brokers offer the right instruments to trade. Most brokers offer everything that you need. The problem is that when there is a problem, can they solve it? And guess what? Before any of this actually happened, I actually reached out to True Forex Funds for quite a few issues, and even potentially to do a partnership, which now is solidified that I will not work with them or even do this. Is their customer service and their reply is atrocious. It is so bad to the point that, like, I send an email, it takes them 7 days to even get back to me, and then in 7 days it's a full answer that you still have to wait another 7 days for them to pick it up. It's like asking them, okay, when will I get my account? In 7 days, it'll be like, your account will be issued to 5 to 7 days. But even in the first email you say it hasn't been issued, you are going around in circles. So this really doesn't give me the confidence of them moving forward, because a big factor is like, if you lack the customer service and the communication beforehand, and now this issue has gone on as well. I even emailed them that I can't even post on a Discord now, and I have my account. It's just so incredibly frustrating when you are left in the dark and there is no real answer or no real solution. Communication is key. And I've tried to give this feedback to them through emails, even through Twitter. And now it's just got to the point where we're making a video that they don't even gonna listen and they don't really care. So I'd rather use this opportunity to share with you guys that, look, that's just how shit they are. That's the truth of it. However, the problem is even what they said is hopefully their good outweighs their bad. And it may to some degree, because regardless of this, to be fair, they do have great executions, they do pay out, they have a great platform, and they are renowned to be reputable. But after all of these have compounded down onto the low end, it really doesn't give anyone the confidence to trade with them. And potentially a lot of people are going to be doing chargebacks and refunds. So that's why before I wanted to go through the True Forex Fund situation is to tell you, when you look for a prop firm, yes, reputable and payouts is key as well, but customer service. Like TFT, for example. TFT slipped me $1,000 and it was about 30, 40 pips or whatever it was. But they still rectified it. They gave me the account back. And on top of that as well, they had emails keeping me updated, and on Twitter with DM updates as well. Whereas with True Forex Funds, I get absolutely nothing. And the issue was nowhere near as big as being slipped $1,000. So you can see there's a bit worrying as well, right? So what is the actual problem? The problem that they have is apparently they got their Meta quote and their Meta license removed, and that doesn't sound great either. They're blaming it on, third-party licenses and saying that they should, they can't check the legitimacy of it, and it probably was apparently going around was the My Forex Funds, same third-party company that they use, which is why the SEC sent a lawsuit. Now they've stopped the license with True Forex Funds. That really doesn't sound that great, because really and truly, they know what they're getting into. They should have had other things in place. They should have had better things in place. And fine, if they didn't, cool. But yet again, this circles back. Shouldn't the customer service be better? Shouldn't the delivery of the message to the users and the clientele and people like us be better? Shouldn't they have some sort of process and also some sort of way to be able to compensate a lot of people, right? I had a whole week missing out on a 400K. I also had 200K funded, 200K in challenge. I could have passed the challenge and even got more payout, but no replies, no nothing, didn't even know what was going on. On top of that as well, they won't give me the refund back on the other account, and the funded account is just sitting there. So now I'm left in the dark with another 400K gone with True Forex Funds, and then True Forex Fund, My Forex Funds 400K as well. So really and truly, I think the most professional and the calmest way to see this is let's just see what will happen. At the end of the day, you can do chargebacks and refunds on your card, but I wouldn't recommend it just yet. Let's just see what will happen. Let's give them some time to see if they can rectify it. I am incredibly frustrated at them, and I definitely don't really enjoy trading with them from the customer service point of view, but they do have a great platform, they do have a great product, but it's only 400K. You can get that with FTMO, you get that with Alpha Capital, who I absolutely love at the moment. You've got My Funded FX, love as well, 600K. You can get the Funded Trader, My Forex Funds, Funded Engineer, all of those companies are there. I said My Forex Funds, but they're actually under the SEC, ignore me. Anyway, the point is there are plenty of firms to get over 2 million funded, up to 5 million funded across the board. So really and truly, if True Forex Funds goes, whatever, it is what it is. We move, and that's all we care about. Don't dwell on the past, move forward, and this is the best time. One final summary to kind of go on through the prop space. I still think there's going to be a lot of changes. I think the US are really going to struggle because FTMO has already pulled out. I think, you know, My Forex Funds with the CFTC issue that's happening, I think the US are going to have tighter regulations because of the Forex and CFDs issues that they have. I think a lot of firms outside the US will probably carry on maybe pulling their triggers away from the US. Even Funded Engineer I made in the My Forex Fund statement is Tristan said they only have 10% of their sales from the US. So if they lose 10% of their sales, it's not really going to break them. But what that does do is reduce any risk or any problems if they have to go with any of the financial regulations, the SEC or CFTC, whatever. They'd rather just pull away that risk and that headache from the company and from, you know, the business, and just be able to focus on other clientele that they want to focus on. Last but not least is that I generally still think the prop space is still a very good time to trade. Like I said in a previous video, and call it now, I've literally said it time and time again, you've got 2 years, right, that's right, 2 years right now to basically get as much capital as you can from prop firms, play this game before regulations come through. All of these firms that don't have the right infrastructure in place to get all dwindled out and get removed, and only the top will stay. And that's just life. Dog eat dog, number one stays, losers get out. But look, I do hope True Forex Funds resolve their issue. I really also hope that they take this video as feedback and they can improve on their customer service. I've said this time and time again, and I really hope that, you know, they can be one of the firms that I really like, because they did sit in my top 5 until number 1, like the emails that they just weren't replying to, and then another ripple effect, and then the third strike that just really annoyed me. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video, bringing you like prop firm news. It's like one of those like weather news. Welcome back to another prop firm drama. Anyway, really raw video. Hope you guys liked it. NFP's coming soon. Just gonna watch the markets. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. And we have been growing our YouTube channel massively. And guess what? Because True Forex Funds have messed me over for 400K, let's give away 400K in this video. That's right. So all you have to do is subscribe. That's right. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Comment below what you've learned and what you think is going to happen. Like, watch the whole video, because this is how you're going to learn about the giveaway. And then go and retweet this on Twitter. So there'll be a link down below as a Twitter post, and you can go and retweet that, and then you can enter for the 400K. I'll decide if it's going to be like 8 50Ks or 4 100Ks. We'll decide that during the live. Okay, so thanks guys, appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Jump out, back with another work. Peace.